Nick's Psychotronic History of Sci-Fi, Part 3. Coming out hot on the heels of Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica is one of the first truly space opera TV shows. Yes, there was Star Trek and Doctor Who before it, but neither of those approached the large-scale ambition of this series, at least not until later. It chronicles the adventures of a group of humans in the future. Of space! Their homeworld is beset upon by a race of robot aliens called Cylons, and the robots destroy the human planet. A small fleet of ships led by the lone surviving capital ship, a Battlestar, christened Galactica, escape, headed for the far-off human world they once sprang from, Earth. Along the way, they have various adventures on the ship and other planets, battling the Cylons for survival. It was okay. It starred Lauren Green in the role of the fatherly Adama who leads the humans. Don't you just love it when they get a good but out-of-work actors for these shit-ass roles? It also starred Richard Hatch as the main hero, Apollo, and Dirk Benedict as the cool and suave sidekick, Starbuck. He was by far my favorite aspect of the show, always smoking cigars and picking up chicks. Incidentally, I physically saw Dirk Benedict at Dragon Con one year. It was awesome. Every week they would visit one new planet after another and settle down, and each planet had something cool about it. One was in the medieval times, one was in the modern day, and one was even in the Wild West. My only question is, why don't they settle down on these planets? What the hell? Also, my favorite episode is probably the Western. Anyway, shortly after the show premiered, it was sued by Fox for ripping off Star Wars. While Star Wars might not be the most original movie, tell me these aren't X-Wings. Yeah, I think their influences were quite clear. The show also didn't really do well. It only lasted for one season. This is part of the reason I saw every episode. There were only 24 of them. I don't think it was necessarily unpopular, but the damned expense of the show couldn't keep up with the ratings. Also, its cancellation led to the suicide of a 15-year-old boy. What the hell? If you're out there, TV is not worth killing yourself over. Now the movies, they're a little more noble. It was followed by a series called Galactica 1980, which I didn't watch. It was also remade in the 2000s, reimagined as a new kind of story that I also didn't watch. It got rave reviews though, and the cast even spoke to the UN about the importance of a unified Earth. Bad ass. Still, I can't help but feel that remakes, sequels, and reimaginings are nothing more than a plague upon society. A white one.